Hey, how's it going? Welcome to what'll hopefully be a pretty cool and not completely meme Slayer Fighter build. Now, if you're unfamiliar with how Slayer Fighter works, I'll give you the rundown real quick. Basically, the way the perk works is you can't wear heavy armor, but you get a +5 flat damage bonus to your attacks. Honestly, a pretty strong payoff. The issue with Slayer is that you have to have a weapon in both hands, and your offhand weapon usually slows you down. Now, most people found a way to bypass that by equipping a lantern in their offhand. It's a pretty good option. For a short while, it actually gave a speed buff. At this current time, a lantern has no flat bonuses. You can get like a rare lantern, like upgraded lantern that has maybe some buffs on it. But that's not the point. The point here is that you normally, for a Slayer build, you have one weapon and then one lantern, and then that main hand weapon gets a big damage bonus. It combines with dual wield as well, ends up being pretty strong. What we're doing today, though, is something a little bit trickier. We're using the same perks we would normally use, but we're using Weapon Mastery, and instead, we're opting for something a little weird. We're going for Crystal Ball, and we're using a Rapier as our main weapon. Now, you might be wondering, why would you use Crystal Ball? It gives you a -25 move speed penalty for holding this in your offhand. Why use this over a lantern instead? And there's a very good reason for this. That reason is crystal balls have an innate weapon damage on them, right? So when we use a rapier with a crystal ball, the crystal ball's weapon damage on it will be applied to the rapier as well. So the 4 base damage, and then this one specifically has a +2 damage roll on it, we'll be adding +6 damage to our rapier, which is, at this point, pretty crazy. Now, if you had seen this video a couple days ago, you might go, that's not that big of a deal. Why are you doing this? I don't know if you know, recently, there's been a pretty decent nerf with the wipe happening to just damage in general. Most items do not roll as well as they used to as far as gear is concerned. So we're testing this out to see if we've sort of made our own weird, I'm going to call it the meaty rogue. And the reason why we're using rapiers is because we have weapon mastery on already. And I kind of wanted to try using a weapon that was a little bit faster than an arming sword, right? Because we need to sort of offset the penalty of our huge negative move speed from the crystal ball. Rapier kind of does that, and it seems neat. It seems like, again, we're basically playing a rogue that has sprint and second wind instead of stealth, which I think is kind of honestly a pretty cool idea. So we'll see how it plays out. As far as the other gear that I'm using, nothing super crazy. Keep in mind that the wipe just happened, so we're operating on quite the budget here. But let's take it for a spin, right? Let's go to the Goblin Caves and see how it performs. I think it'll be pretty cool. Now, I also, one thing I want to mention, I don't understand how weapon damage works with physical power bonus. I don't know if it's applied before or after, and I don't know if Weapon Mastery's negative damage modifier is applied before or after weapon damage, right? Just the bonuses we have here. We have the +6 and the +5 from Slayer. It should put us at 34 damage, right? We have the 5% here, and we have the -10% from Weapon Mastery. If we get a chance, I want to hit a target dummy here in the lobby. See if we can get to one before we start. But let's see here. It is doing... We have combo attack as well in there. Shoot, hold on. So 31 damage. 31 damage, actually, per hit. Not too shabby. I'm very curious to see how this plays, so let's hop in. We'll see how it goes. I think this is a cool build. And obviously with more optimization, if you get, some better items on here, I think this, might be better than just playing a rogue. As far as combat's concerned, right? You don't have ambush, you don't have stealth, etc. But I think your overall combat capabilities will be a lot better with this build. So I'm pretty curious to give it a try here. Now, you guys come here, please. Thank you. I do want to get into some fights here with players, but while we're over here, we should, clear this out. Try to get this healing shrine, secured. So if we need to, we can use it. Now, it should be 2 headshot kills Mr. Bolus Goblin here. There we go. Sir, please come here. One down the ramp. Thank you. Yeah, I am genuinely excited to try this build out. I do think this has some merit over the lantern build. Now, something to keep in mind is the cost, right? However, I don't know if you know this, Crystal Ball's generally pretty cheap. The only character who really ever even uses a Crystal Ball is Warlocks. And because Warlocks really want magic healing on their Crystal Ball, as long as you're buying a Crystal Ball that doesn't have magic healing on it, it's usually pretty cheap. Now, this one I actually managed to buy from the, what's it called? The merchants for 80 gold. But this one you could probably buy from, if a player was trying to sell it, probably get it for like 50 gold. Maybe even like around 30 to 40. The only problem is, fucked up the jump there. I'm getting murdered. The only problem with that is actually finding someone selling a Crystal Ball that isn't spec'd specifically for a Warlock. That's the main issue. What we're gonna do here is, ooh, definitely take these. Ooh, nice hits there. We're just gonna put this on. Tank the poison on the ground. I did just hear someone over there, which is not great for us. Maybe I'm going crazy. Nope, there he is. Okay. So they got a Holy Strike. Let's see if we can juke them. Oh, they did not juke them. And just like that. Not a bad first fight there. Not a very geared cleric, obviously, but we'll take what they're working with here. I'll hold on to that for now. Oh, fuck me. I hear someone else coming. Okay, so. Hopefully they push slowly. I would like to put this campfire down and get my second wind back. We don't need the health that badly, but I want my second wind. So that is the goal here. I gotta imagine people see us and they gotta just be confused, because I don't know what I would think if I saw someone with a rapier in one hand and a crystal ball in the other. I think I would just be so perplexed just to begin with. I think that gives you a real big intimidation factor with this build. Is not really, but I'd like to imagine it does. We heard someone breaking jars. That might be... I thought it was over there more, but it might be the set of jars. No, that's too far out of the zone. That wouldn't be there. I don't know where we heard that thing. Anyway, let's get back into it. Oh, I definitely hear some noises to our north here. Oh, this is... I got the layouts mixed up here. So someone probably just broke... Yeah, there we go, exactly. That right there. Okay. Well, time for us to fight a rogue. Okay, they're climbing up here. With that... Oh, did we die to the poison? Ooh, just barely living that one. Okay. What do you got, buddy? You have pretty good gear, I think. Get some rings. We'll take that. Well, actually, not that much stuff, though. Ooh. What the heck? Interesting overall. We need to sit for a bit here. I heard a portal come up somewhere, right? Oh, I hear someone fighting there, too. Okay, let's just... Hopefully... You can kind of stay under the radar here. Do I have another campfire? I do, actually. You know what? Can I please fucking... There we go, thank you. Go for the campfire instead here. Like my second win back again if you don't mind. Good. Uh-oh. That's where I think it is. He's right above us. Luckily, whoever it is not playing very aggressively. Okay. This is what we in Tarkov call pre-metting. Oh. Can't fucking see shit. Okay, I believe he's dead. Yep, there we go. Okay. Sorry, bud. Had to be done. Take my lantern back if you don't mind. Not a bad kettle helm, honestly. You know, I'll snag that real quick. And take this lantern for the road. Now, I would like to leave now. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people dead. That means only me and one other person on the map maximum right now. So we'll see. Maybe we can find the last person and kill them too, and then it'll be really neat. And it'll really help validate this run's viability, or this build's viability. That'd be pretty cool. But also, I'm pretty content to leave at this point. I feel pretty good about it right now. Let's just make sure, I mean... Let's clear this out. Down here is to make sure, you know, if the portal is down here, we can leave. With little interruption. Oh, you know what? I forgot that Rogue was opening this chest over here. I forgot all about that. Let me see if there's, anything he missed. Not really. Okay, never mind. Never mind. But I thought I heard the portal appear up here somewhere. Maybe I was wrong. Where is it? Is it in here? Come on. There it is. Okay. And I think we'll just leave now. We'll pick up a little bit of loot here, maybe too. Take that just a vendor. What's funny is that this build can't really. I don't think it has the impact power to break crates at all. If you want to break something, you do need to bring something else to do it. I've seen people I've seen rogues sometimes bring pickaxes so they can break things. That's kind of funny to me. Oh, that's a little bangle. Okay, let's skedaddle. Let's skedaddle, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully, it did a good job of demonstrating what this build can do. And I'd love to hear your opinions on the validity of this. I think it's definitely a little bit of a meme, for sure. But, like, you know, as you saw, it's not terrible either. It has some, you know, it has some validity, I think. The concept of a beefier rogue with access to sprint and second wind, to me, sounds pretty cool. But I don't know. Maybe it's dumb and bad. Hard to say. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.